And I believe we are live. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gene Edwards, and thank you for joining me if you guys are on my very first ever live stream post game show. It is January 11th, 2023, as the Oilers handily defeated the Anaheim Ducks by a count of 6-2. This was something that they should have done 3 weeks ago, back on December 17th, but fell short 4-3. So, as you know, this is my inaugural episode, and I'm actually quite nervous right now. So bear with me. So why am I doing this? As I mentioned on my preview for this game, it's just starting to become a little late getting these videos done, rendered, and all edited at a decent time, and then have to be up at 4 o'clock for my regular job. I kind of got this idea from the Oilers fan, Patrick. Thank you very much, Patrick. Great idea. If any of you guys are out there, I don't know if you guys are joining me. I have left the questions only to subscribers for tonight, as I just want to see how this goes first, and we'll see how it goes. One thing I never knew that YouTube did on these live streams is you have the opportunity to have poll questions. So I did put up a poll question asking you guys if you think the Edmonton Oilers will make this year's playoffs. With the numbers that I told you yesterday in the countdown to extinction, they only can afford about 13 losses. So we'll see if they can manage to pull that off. Anyway, let's jump into the scoring summary. This was a game that the Edmonton Oilers really handed it to the Anaheim Ducks, as Dylan Holloway was actually elevated to the first line with McDavid, gets his third from McDavid and Tyson Barrie to make it 1-0 at 3:24. It was followed up by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins getting his 20th of the year from Philip Broberg and Evan Bouchard at 4:39. And it was 2-0 at that point. And then Sam Carrick for the Ducks gets on the board, getting his third of the year from Max Comtois. It is 2-1. But like I say, this was all Edmonton. This whole game was. Connor McDavid gets his 35th of the year from Kailer Yamamoto. It's 3-1. And then Klim Kostin ends the period, making it 4-1, unassisted at 19:02. I might add, Vincent Desharnais made his debut and actually looked pretty decent tonight. Just kind of stay-at-home defenseman. Made the crushing, well, not crushing hits, but definitely closed down some of the offensive chances that Anaheim had just with his size alone. So he looked okay. We go to the second period. Klim Kostin getting his second of the night from Matthias Janmark, and that was assisted by Janmark and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. It is now 5-1 Edmonton. Leon Draisaitl gets a power play goal from Evan Bouchard, 6-1 Edmonton. Like I say, utter dominance. And then Anaheim would get one more in the third period from Simone Benoit, making it 6-2, and that is your final. As far as some of the stats go, Edmonton outshot Anaheim 53-23. Just absolutely outplayed them pretty much in all regards, which they did on December 17th as well. However, the numbers didn't go, or the main numbers, which is the score, didn't go Edmonton's way on that particular game. For faceoffs, Oilers won 54% of them. Power play opportunities, Edmonton had, or was 1 for 3. And what else do we got here? And that's pretty much the main stats of it. And now we go into the standings. Edmonton still retain the second wild card position, but are tied with Calgary with 47 points. Calgary, of course, having the number one wild card, but also have a game in hand. That's why they have the number one spot. Edmonton's record now 22-18-3 for 47 points. So this was, like I say, honestly, this was pretty much a must-win game, even though there's still 40 games left. But if they did not defeat Anaheim tonight, knowing that they still have some tough competition in Vegas and even Vancouver's heating up, and it would have been not good. Not good. And I also think Friday's game against San Jose is another must win. Do they have to dominate like they did tonight? No, I'd say not. But I don't got my backdrop going. See, I already screwed up once here. I kind of made this makeshift backdrop. I am going to be looking into getting some software that actually helps with some of the visual effects for the live streaming. As we go forward, I'm going to be looking into it. I just want to test it out first and see how this works. Like I say, I'm a little nervous. I'm obviously nervous enough to not get my backdrop going. Just a makeshift backdrop that I put on my TV. Anyway, guys, that is about all I have for you tonight on my inaugural version. I don't think any of you guys answered any questions. I don't think there was anything here. No one participated in the online chat room tonight. It is fairly late here in BC, so I kind of get it. And two, my subscriber counts are still extremely low, so I didn't expect anyone to ask any questions. However, I will keep the questions going forward for future ones as I do, and as I get a little bit more relaxed at doing this. Anyway, guys, if you like the content you see, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. As always, stay healthy, stay happy, stay hydrated. We will talk tomorrow when I do my video for the preview of the San Jose Sharks game on Friday night. You have a good night and a good sleep. We'll talk soon.